Australian Open issue Alexandra Eala's statement after chaos erupted during match. Hundreds of fans were left disappointed at the Australian Open. Australian Open chiefs have issued a statement after Monday's match involving Alexandra Eala was at the center of a scheduling row. The 20-year-old was backed by thousands of fans despite being placed on an outside court for her meeting with Alycia Parks. Eala made a flying start to the match, winning the first set without losing a game, but was ultimately on the wrong side of the final scoreline. She fell to a 0-6-6 to 3-6 to 2 defeat, with Parks recovering well to assert her dominance and reach the second round. The vast majority of the crowd were backing Eala, who hails from the Philippines and was supported by many of her compatriots in Melbourne. Fans were seen packed on the sidelines, and the queues to get onto the court extended throughout much of the venue. Many people arrived several hours in advance, but a large number of fans were unable to enter the court, which was at full capacity. Instead, they were forced to settle for packed outdoor viewing areas, watching on big screens. The chaotic scenes led to calls for the Australian Open to place Eala on show courts in future, allowing the maximum number of fans to watch her in action. On X, formerly Twitter, @MinimusDillawin said, "If there's a Filipino player in any sport, always expect the Filipino community to show up. This will be a learning curve for at Australian Open. Filipino player equals high demand for ticket sales." The post gained a response from the official Australian Open account, which read, "We really appreciate your feedback. We will take it as learning and come back strong next year. Thank you." Eala was swiftly escorted from the court by heavy security following her defeat to Parks, surrounded by as many as a dozen guards. Quiz on the fanatical support she received, she said, "It was so heartwarming. That's one of the things that makes a loss like today a little bit harder, is I know a lot of people were rooting for me. But then again, Alycia played really well, and I just hope that the support continues with the losses along with the wins. I think that would really touch me. Then again, the fact that everyone came out and really squeezed into that cozy court, I really appreciate it. I felt so loved. Even when I was 5-2 down in the third, still felt the love. So I'm really appreciative and super thankful." Asked if having a large crowd increased the pressure, Eala replied, "Yeah, it's a process to take it all in. I think this week definitely there were elements that were a bit overwhelming, especially during my practices. I didn't expect that many people to be there, so it's a learning process like anything. Losses is part of the learning process. The trainings are part of a learning process.